First up tonight, so painfully thin, but these horses are the lucky ones, the only two that survived nearly being starved to death. Tonight, they're safe and fed at a horse rescue in Riverview, but everyone at RVR Rescue is still reeling from the tremendous effort that went into trying to save 4 others. They were simply too far gone, and the folks on the front lines of horse rescue say it didn't have to turn out this way.
You really see how thin they are, gosh.
Veterinarian Richard Gold says this horse was rescued just in the nick of time. How starved was this horse? How underweight is it?
Oh, this horse, even right now, would be, 150 to 200 pounds.
He and the white mare arrived at RVR Horse Rescue with 4 others who weren't as lucky. 3 went down within 24 hours and had to be euthanized. Volunteer Kit Kelly describes a grim scene.
It looked like a war zone out here. We had horses everywhere trying to keep them up and keep them moving.
Then this week, volunteers found Bella down in her stall. Dr. Gold and the others spent 9 hours trying to get her on her feet. She was simply too far gone.
It's heart-wrenching when you spend 3 weeks working with a horse for that long and you see them trying to make a comeback, but when they've been left in that condition for so terribly long, it's very hard for them to bounce back.
Kelly's the volunteer who picked up the horses at the Second Chance Horse Ranch in Waimama. 4 turned into 6 when she looked in the barn.
There were these skeleton heads just peering out from these poop and pee-ridden stalls. It was horrible.
The head of Hillsborough County Sheriff's Agricultural Unit told me that it appears the owner dumped the horses, then disappeared. It's an all-too-familiar scenario for RVR founder Sean Jaro, who knew they were in bad shape, but tried to save them.
If they're going to fight, I'm going to fight with them. When they give up, then I let them go.
This fight left her with a $3,000 emergency vet bill and the ongoing frustration shared with her regular vet that it didn't have to turn out this way.
A lot of the horses come in and it's way too late, and they're in such a debilitated state.
Jaro says horse neglect is rampant. Owners need to be held accountable, and there is something we all can do if you see a horse that looks like this.
Don't just pass by and think that the person behind you is going to do something about it, because they're not. They think the same thing that you think.
Sean Jaro has launched a campaign to fight horse neglect and get horses rescued before they're too starved to save. It's called CLEAR. Care, Learn, Educate, Act, Rescue. It's on the RVR website and also their Facebook page. So we put a link to the Seen on TV section of myfoxtampabay.com. And as for the owner of Second Chance Horse Ranch, well, deputies say they're still investigating. The charges are possible.